After an hour and a half on the ferry, we arrive at Tangier Med, which, as it turns out, isn't actually that close to Tangier at all. It's about an hour outside. So we head off, and we were told it was going to be really quite difficult to handle all the paperwork and import duty and all those kind of things for the bikes. As you'll see, it turned out to be actually quite trivial, and we were through pretty quickly. After the first check of our paperwork, we head off towards immigration and passport control. We were pretty lucky to get off the boat very quickly, and as you can see, there didn't seem to be anyone here at all. And I wasn't quite sure where we were meant to be going, but we just followed the road, and we got there. Nice, bright, sunny day. So we're expecting long queues and lots of interrogation and paperwork to do. And this nice chap came up to us, asked us for our passports and our vehicle registration documents, and walked away. And we just sat there chatting to the other two chaps for a while, and then after about 15 minutes he came back with a little certificate saying we could take our bike into the country, telling us not to lose it, and we were set off. So it was pretty good, a lot easier than expected. And then after another check, a young lady in a purple outfit on the left there asked us if we wanted a SIM for our phones, which we did. And turns out for 50 euros for a month, you've got unlimited data. And their 4G across all of Morocco and in the desert was a damn sight better than 5G in Reading or Wokingham. So pretty impressive. So after that, we're out on the road, heading towards our first destination for the evening. I think this is now about 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening, so we weren't going to ride far, so we've got about an hour to go. Our first night in Morocco was in a small town called Ashila. Can't pronounce it properly, but lovely little town. We sat and had a really nice coffee, watched the world go by. We did get a bit lost actually arriving, and this bit here is us navigating the toll. John went on the left of me, I just randomly picked the right, and he was told to go back and follow me, unfortunately, so he had to paddle his bike back and then come and pay the toll, which was probably about £4. And then we headed into towards the accommodation, which at the end of this little clip you'll see that we got to a compound with a barrier and we got it completely wrong. So and then unfortunately we don't have the footage, but we followed a path on our sat-nav which took us across someone's back garden, a little bit off-road. Oh yeah, and there's a car trying to kill me. So you get a bit of that around roundabouts. Roundabouts in Morocco are a little bit interesting. So anyway, this bit speeds up and we head down the bottom of this road, and we'll get to a bit in a second where we get to a barrier and we have to turn around. So the next morning we got up quite early, headed off to Larash, then Kenitra, then Rabat. Here the bikes parked outside a cafe in Kenitra, and then we're heading off from the beach there. Unfortunately, we didn't get the footage of the towns, but they were completely manic and very busy, and it was nice to get off the out of the traffic onto this out-of-season beach area. Where we had a nice lunch, some good calamari, and then we headed off towards Casablanca. In fact, Rabat first, which was completely manic, and then Casablanca. So a bit of footage here showing you the Rabat beach area, and me looking a bit weird. As we head away from Kenitra, get into some nice countryside and some lovely roads. As you can see here, there's not a lot of traffic, and that was pretty consistent everywhere we went in Morocco. It was pretty quiet until you get into the towns, and then it's complete chaos, and it's more like combat than driving, but it's just a little bit of footage of a nice road. We're also starting to see there's a lot of bits of road that are covered in gravel, sand and potholes. So even on these A roads, So these are the main roads between the cities. You've got to keep an eye out for what's going to be on the road. There's also quite a lot of donkeys and horse and carts, as you'll see here, and various things you've got to keep your eyes open for on a bike. But fascinating stuff. So we got to Casablanca. The traffic was horrendous. We parked in a hotel, the underground car park, which was nice to get out the traffic and have a safe place to keep the bikes. There's a whole story about that hotel and why it didn't work out so well, but that's for another time. And we headed off from Casablanca directly to Marrakesh. Took us about 3-4 hours, and then we had half a day in Marrakesh. So this is us setting off the next day. So this is, I can't remember what day is it. So this is the route we took to Sakura through the mountains, and this road was absolutely fantastic. Not a lot of traffic, beautiful clean roads, no potholes, up through the mountains. This is actually sped up. So the thing we did discover at this point was that our riding mates, of which there were 5 French chaps and there was myself and John, the Brits, they weren't that interested in actually seeing anything. They wanted to go hell for leather as fast as they possibly could and blasted through this wonderful scenery, which was a shame because we missed a lot. So there are bits of it here that we're showing you. The thing that you have to realise about these roads is the good road often disappears and becomes a dirt road quite frequently. So really pleased we had the Dunlop Raid Trail Max tyres on, which are about 50-50 on-road, off-road, which felt great on the road and were absolutely solid on some of the bad off-road sections or gravelly sections. So I'll leave you to watch a bit of this amazing road. Well, that about does it for this video. Almost finished going up the mountain. After this we got to an interesting section where we did some off-road and I broke my bike. That'll be in the next video.